Hey y'all, it is your favorite nerdy girl here, Nerdy Girl Reviews, and we're back with another recap. And we are reviewing Turning Red, that is currently streaming on Disney Plus. If you'd like to see and hear the full commentary, keep me locked here on YouTube. If you're watching this on Instagram, click the link in bio. If you're watching this on IG Stories, click on the link. It'll link you back to my YouTube channel. I'm also available on TikTok under Nerdy Girl Reviews. And if you'd like to see and hear my other recaps, you can catch me also on sofritoforyoursoul.com. So stay tuned, y'all. You do know what's up. All right. Stay tuned. Now, before we begin, I'm trying to do my best. You know, leading character, May. She's the cutest thing in the world. Yes, even glasses and even down to her little red embellishments, her red sweater. She dons a beautiful red in her hair. The way she's drawn is so incredibly beautiful. All the luscious details. But I'm gonna remove my glasses because I can see the glare and that can be distracting. But I'm gonna admit that yes, who didn't have their boy band moment? I definitely was one of those. You were either of a particular group. Perhaps you maybe spread your love, your fan love amongst a number of boy bands. I had them in the 80s, but did I necessarily like purchase their items? I wasn't because I was still very much a child. But once I was in college, for sure, you were either Backstreet or you were NSYNC. I'm sorry, I was an NSYNC girl. And look at that. It is still in mint condition. Okay, remember when this record dropped? No strings attached. And it is still in good condition. Okay, y'all. You can see, look. And that's what I love about the film too. It has all like these throwbacks to like CDs. People don't even buy stuff like that no more. Look how cute. Look how adorable. Yes. You know, Justin, who went to blow up, JC, and Chris, Lance Bass, and Joey. And of course, all the lyrics are here. The boy band picture, the famous boy band picture. I mean, again, these are my gems. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of them. I just don't know. But what I'm under the assumption, because this takes place like in 2002, that it's an amalgamation of all those boy bands, but kind of giving me H-Town. Do you remember H-Town? I'll play something like one of their tracks, popular tracks at the end of my review, but nonetheless, I feel like it was very much that. I don't know if it was influenced directly, if this film is going to be completely autobiographical to the director and creator, but very creative director we have here. So she goes by the name of Domi Shi. The film was directed by Domi in her feature directorial debut. Beautiful. I mean, you did an exceptional job. I love this film. Written by Shi and Julia Cho and produced by Lindsay Collins. Just to give you a quick synopsis, Turning Red focuses on Chinese Canadian teen Mei Lee, who resides in 2002 Toronto with her parents, including her perfectionist and overbearing mother. Like most teenagers, she enjoys spending time with her friends Miriam, Priya, and Abby, and enjoys the music of a popular boy band. Very much H-Town. That's all I'm going to say. It's just incredibly adorable. The attention to detail. Just even the fact that there's history and mysticism, whimsical. You get a whimsical feel based on that. Very culture centered, but still relatable. The family issues, the overbearing, hovering mother, if you can say. And I look, not for nothing, I don't think that her mother was that overbearing. I think it's just parenting. And a lot of people confuse that. Yes, okay, there might be some that could be a little too much, and that can be honestly settled with a simple conversation. I think the way people have gone in on this film, I think they've gone a little too above and beyond with dissecting it and, making it like have a negative connotation, or that she needed to necessarily act up. I mean, again, parts of it is fictional, parts of it is just to enjoy for mere entertainment. But at the same time, again, I am on board with. Yes, okay, the mother was a little much. But I know what that felt like. I think this is why I kind of connected with this film, because of the simple fact that this is a first generation kind of perspective. You could see that perhaps she already had an overbearing mother, May's mom, who's getting like the bad rep for being the overbearing, hovering mother, but who was influenced by her own mother, who was an immigrant. This is an immigrant-based story. You could see that her mother is like no joke. You could tell that, poor May's mom couldn't get away with anything. And you see that reflected throughout most of the film, and then you get a better picture of it towards the end. So you have to have a critical eye when you review these things and not do a snap judgment. So that in itself I was able to see with an analytical eye. And you can see that this is also through the perspective of a first generation mother who's coming from this is already another culture who's influenced her. She's bicultural because she's grown up in Canada. And so she has a mix of both cultures, and she wants to do the very best by her child. So keep that in mind before people just like tear down the mother, because I'm sorry, I'm team mom. I'm team mom. I love May. She could have gotten her point across without getting too aggressive or too wild. But I totally understand where her mother is coming from, and that appealed to me. I'm first generation as well. So, and I can only, conclude or deduce that that's something that could be a possibility for me at some future point when I decide to have a family. That's a little TMI, but nonetheless, I understand that perspective. Moving forward, so we talked about how it has cultural references, but let's get to the meat and potatoes of why so many people are having issues with this film, which I do not understand. It is a part of life. Turning red is the big innuendo that, of course, it's leading towards female puberty, to womanhood, turning red, menstruation. My goodness, the amount of people who have come out in supposed disgust. They can't believe that this information is just too mature for this type of audience. Are you insane? I'm sorry. Sometimes that does enrage me, turn red, because so many things that fly with Disney and don't get clocked, don't get critiqued. This needed to be pitted apart by one particular critic that really went out here. And what you weren't expecting is that people were gonna read you. You were read to filth, honey. So let me get that quote, pull it up. Turning red